Eye-opening new details now emerging in the high-profile hit-and-run that killed a Fort Myers teenager earlier this summer.
41-year-old Adam Costello is charged with hit-and-run involving death, as well as tampering with evidence in the crash that killed 18-year-old Adam King on Colonial Boulevard. 4 in your corner Stephanie Tinoco getting her hands on the arrest warrant that claims a former candidate for Lee County Supervisor of Elections may have hid information that could have been helpful. Steph?
Patrick and Amy, I just got my hands on these court documents which detail how police connected Adam Costello to the fatal accident that killed Adam King. But I also discovered inconsistencies in what former Supervisor of Elections candidate Dan Sinclair told those investigators about his time with Costello the day of the crash.
This video has been circulating on Facebook for several weeks.
Adam King was a young man who I'm told lost his life late Sunday night in a motor vehicle crash.
This is former Lee County Supervisor of Elections candidate Dan Sinclair asking anyone with information about the fatal hit-and-run crash that left 18-year-old Adam King lifeless to come forward.
His family is frantically looking for answers and they're devastated.
Sinclair is friends with Adam Costello and was with him the night King was killed. Investigators say Costello was driving his own white pickup truck that struck King on Father's Day.
If you have any information at all, please get in touch with them.
Court documents obtained by 4 in your corner show Sinclair may have been keeping key information from police. Sinclair told detectives Costello drove to his house the morning of the accident, but Sinclair told police he didn't know what type of vehicle Costello was driving. Investigators say video surveillance footage from Sinclair's house would have cleared this up, so they executed a search warrant at his home. Sinclair posted this video on Facebook the day police raided his house.
This was no big deal. It was, the third time we volunteered information and the third time they've just decided to get a search warrant instead. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Sinclair told police the video surveillance equipment hasn't worked for a year and a half. But according to this report, police found the DVR that would have captured the video was missing entirely. A witness telling detectives Sinclair admitted giving the DVR for the home surveillance footage to Costello. Moments after the search in July, 4 in your corner was the only camera crew allowed inside his home, where Sinclair said his friend Costello was not involved in the crash.
I, like hundreds of other people, know the owner of the vehicle that was reported stolen and police think may have had something to do with the crash.
Documents show there were 14 motor vehicle thefts reported to Fort Myers police from June to July. None of those were filed by Adam Costello in reference to his white truck.
I had nothing to do with the crash. I didn't know about the crash till 2 days later.
Court documents tell a different story. A childhood friend telling detectives he believes Costello was driving the Toyota the night of the crash and was likely drinking alcohol, and believes Sinclair will not cooperate with the police and cover for Costello. So we went back to Sinclair's house, this time with documents in hand.
Now, Sinclair did not answer the door and he hasn't returned any of my calls, but it is important to point out that Sinclair has not been arrested in this case. Reporting live in the newsroom, Stephanie Tinoco, Fox 4, in your corner.